go with it. Megan is in charge. And this is not just going to be an ordinary tasting. It's going to have a little bit of fun in it. And learning. You're going to learn something before you leave here this morning. And it's going to be nice. Okay? Megan is going to come now and let you know what you're going to have to eat and drink. Then later on in the program. Right? And then we'll get right back to it.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Today we'll be having jerk chicken, confitures, fish strips, and with a slice of local bread and Greek salad. Familiar with this?
Oh,
That's the confit. So it's jerk chicken, confitures, fish strips, and with a slice of local bread and Greek salad. And you will get a glass of pumpkin and carrot juice. Now, boil the pumpkin and carrot, blend it, mix it with sweet condensed milk, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and a dash of flour. Anybody allergic to anything I call chicken strip? Sorry. Normally I do chicken strip. Anybody allergic to anything I call fish? Anybody allergic to seafood?
I don't eat seafood.
Anybody allergic to rum? Thank you. Okay, I have a pepper, right? It's near fried up for a reason. It's real hot. If you like to try it, I have a little sample. If you like it and interested to purchase one, it's $5. We do also have a Caribbean beer, Carib. Anybody like a nice cold one? It's $4. Thank you very much.
Okay, folks, first thing, mushrooms are straight down the side to the right. Okay? Before I begin, we are on a busy road here. Lots of construction going on in the country. Our main dump is that way. So, if you find a truck coming by, and for some reason they don't like to drive slow, and so they love their horn. Okay? If you can't hear for something for some reason, we'll be happy to repeat. Okay? Also, our main hospital is just above here. Celesteburg Medical Center. Ambulance may pass, but we don't mind that because they're trying to assist someone in distress. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rums tasting this morning. This is the first one. This is Backyard Rock Punch. Okay? You're not going to find this one anywhere else but here. Second rum you're tasting today is the Cavalier Gold. Cavalier Gold, this one has been aged 2 years. Last but not least, the English Harbor 5-year-old premium. Okay guys? English Harbor 5-year-old premium. So, Cavalier and English Harbor, that's all the name of our rums in Antigua. Same rum company produces them. Okay? Trinidad has its own, Barbados, Jamaica, Guyana, you name it. How did it all get started? Many years ago, the discoverer named Christopher Columbus brought sugarcane from the Canadian Islands, planted them throughout the Caribbean. With that, we got sugar. Sugar was king in the day and exported to the mainland. However, growing of sugarcane along the way encountered some problems. Firstly, sugarcane thrives in water, loves water. Antigua, however, is a drought-stricken country. We rely heavily on reverse osmosis for our water supply. If you look around, you see corrugated galvanized roofs. They're there, so when it rains, we have water caught in cisterns, drums, tanks, what have you. So we are more or less independent from our government with our water supply. Major problem, lack of water due to climate change. Another problem encountered was the sourcing of the parts for the local sugar factory. Difficult to get, quite expensive. Labor unrest also had its role to play when the government of the day finally decided we're going to move away from agriculture and move towards tourism. Tourism now represents just about 70% of our GDP. And that's why you folks are all here this morning, and we're truly grateful for it. Okay? No more is sugar produced here in Antigua as it once was. This happens to be a byproduct of sugar cane, can you tell me? Molasses. This also happens to be the key ingredient in the making of rum. So if another sugarcane planted back in the day, lots of molasses was available. Folks in charge said, let's not waste this commodity. Let's do something. So besides sugar, we also got rum. Alright? That is where rum production all got boiled, and the Caribbean is now renowned for its own rum, each other. So by the 1700s, sugarcane was thriving, and the sweet liquor produced by the cane rum became the island's economic base. First from Antigua, produced by individual estate owners in old pastels to distill their own home brews. The demise of rum production in the early 1900s realized the need to consolidate and maintain Antigua's rum. So a group of businessmen formed Antigua Distillery Limited in 1932. That's the company that makes our rums here, folks. Antigua Distillery Limited, formed in 1932. And in 1934, the company bought 9 estates and a small sugarcane factory from retiring sugarcane plantation owners. The company's 2 steam engines were used for cutting and hard grinding the cane, as well as pumping water into the grinders. Now, one of the most popular places for the distillers to sell their rum was in Nelson's Dockyard in English Harbor. The last rum you tasted today, the name of it is English Harbor. Alright? When we get there, taste it. A little further down in my thing, I will let you know how the name came about here. For that. Now, English Harbor was a major naval British port and a huge area of rum consumption in Antigua. As a matter of fact, rum was the classic drink of the British Navy up until 1970, when the last bottle of rum was served on the 31st of July. Now, a bottle of rum was found in the cellar of a bishop in New York, and the label read, "Finest old Antigua rum from one of the oldest estates on the island." And the contents, 1 pint, decanted and recorked. Now, this rum was about 100 years old. Legacy and sugarcane became potentially 100 years old fine rum. Now, folks, once a rum is distilled, a portion of the distilled rum is filtered, strained, and bottled. This is what it looks like. Any rum you see looking like this. Clear? Light? Invisible? It is distilled rum. Alright? What you're more familiar with?
Bacardi.
Okay? Distilled rum. Once a rum has a color to it, what does it mean?
Aged?
Sugar.
Aged?
It means it has been aged. How has it been aged? In the
Stored?
barrel. This is a mini version of one that oak barrel to be precise. So you have a distilled rum. Some of it filtered, strained, and bottled and ready for sale. The rest of the distilled rum is then placed into oak barrels and into the warehouse and left there. No interference, no shaking, no stirring, no James Bond here. Alright? Just left to age. Now, barrels are purchased from a whiskey distiller in the US who uses them one time. Can anyone give me that name?
Jack Daniels, Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Jack Daniels. Correct. Right? Jack Daniels uses them once. After that, they haven't got any use. But the rum companies do. They have found that scorching inside that oak barrel, that whiskey bourbon flavor gives the rum a nice taste. And the difference now is, once the barrels are not leaking, they're used over and over. This process will last roughly 8 years. Then they are replaced. Okay? Now there are a few sayings to rum in the barrel, folks. First one, the longer a rum stays in the barrel,
Better it is.
the darker it gets. It takes the color from the oak. Right? Second saying is, the longer a rum stays in the barrel, the smoother the taste. And that is where we're going to try and see today. difference between the 2-year-old and then the 5. You could tell that difference in the smoothness of the taste. Right? 5 might be a little sharper initially, but going down it should be smoother. We all have different tastes, but generally, the older the rum, the smoother it is. Finally, the longer a rum stays in the barrel, it's the more costly it becomes. This big bottle here of Cavalier may cost you $15 of your dollars. Then you go to the smaller 5, that's a 2-year, $20, and we have available if you like it. After that, the 2-year-old is generally called gold. Then the age is written on the label. So you have 5 on it. See 5 here, age 5. Right? Look what we have here. 10-year-old. This one they owe you $40. And then look here. What we have?
15.
15. $65. See what's going on? Not the size of price. Alright? When you go to 25-year-old, if you can find one, you're looking at well over $400. But there are folks who love the taste, can afford it, and purchase it. I've seen whiskey bottles, 50-year-olds selling for thousands of dollars. And they sell. Now, having said that, I know we have a couple of mathematicians who probably figure, let's buy a few cases of this 2-year-old, put it on the bed, and in the cupboard. How we going to go? We have 5-year-old batch. No.
No, you gotta put it in a barrel.
It to work. It to age, it has to be in that barrel. This will stay just like this until the Almighty comes. Right? Now, the strength of the rum you're drinking today, both of them, the English Harbour and the Cavalier, 40% alcohol, 80 proof. Normally, the percentage alcohol is half the proof. So we have it 40, just like Scotch, vodka, gin. 40% alcohol, 80 proof. See what we have here?
What is that, beef eaters?
151 proof. 80 proof over there. This is moonshine, eh? Moonshine, guys. Alright? But we're not interfering with moonshine. I know you're not driving.
Feel huge.
You have to get back safely. Alright? So, we're going out to the bar, warehouse. Before 5-year-old, the time is ready. When it comes out, it's strong, potent. But they need to get it down to 40% or 80 proof. So what do? They have barometers and they simply dilute it by adding water. Okay? Get that straight down to what they're looking for. Now, English Harbour rum was produced in 1992. Antigua Distillery Limited has been sponsoring our sailing week here in Antigua for many years. They produced this rum here, English Harbour 5, in 1992, to commemorate our 25th sailing week anniversary here. What is sailing week? Mega yachts worldwide come to Antigua and race around the island in different events within that 1 week. It all starts the last Sunday in April each year, Antigua Sailing Week. Okay? All the activities takes place in English Harbour. Thus we have the English Harbour 5-year-old premium. 1992 produced for our 25th Sailing Week anniversary. One drinking, food eating, sightseeing, watching the racing in the waters from up high. It's all in English Harbour. Okay? Beautiful time of the year to come and visit. And I would implore all of you if you get an opportunity to come to our Sailing Week. And our carnival is another great time to come. It starts the last week in July, runs into the first week in August. Sharika will fill you in more with that, our carnival, when she comes on. Right? This This was produced on 25th Celtic anniversary, and International Rum Spirits have recognized English Harbor as one of the finest, which you will get to taste. We're going to start with the rum punch now, folks. Any questions from anyone? I'm going to let you know what's in the rum punch. Question? What do we have in the rum punch? We have apple juice, orange juice, grenadine syrup, and of course,
Rum.
you gotta have the rum. If you don't have the rum, you're gonna have fruit punch. Okay? Now, what type of rum do you make? What is the strength of the rum?
Bacardi.
Normally, the light is used for making mojitos, cocktails, rum punches. However, we use the gold. Refined gold gives it a nicer flavor. Okay? So we use the gold. Now, the strength of the gold is 40% alcohol. But because it's diluted, it's not going to be that strong. But you can still taste the rum in it. So I guess maybe around 35, so we're going to be, you know? Everybody got one? You know, what you taste when everyone gets one. Anyone have a question? In the meantime? Okay. Everyone got one. Let's go. Salute.
Salute. Tis.
Let me taste.
It's alright.
How is it?
Very fruity.
Alright? Okay, I love one. Okay, guys? So here now.
Yep.
You take your rum punch. Okay, so guys, hear this. Speaker's gonna come down and fill you in general knowledge and history of Antigua the Rum. When I come again, we're gonna taste the gold. What we say was?
No, she didn't want to.
2 years. Okay, guys?
That was good.